So what do we got here?
This is my 1602 Shipwreck Dutch East India Company bell.
Okay. Do you lose this when you're like in the Navy or something?
Oh, it's fine.
What I love about this bell is it came from a shipwreck probably hundreds of years ago. I'm interested in selling the bell now because I'm moving. It's really heavy, it takes up room, and actually I've been tripping over it.
So where'd you get it?
Well, I was traveling in Indonesia and I went into this like little shack shop and this thing was on the floor, kind of buried, kind of ignored, and I collect bells. I have about 200 bells, but nothing like this. They said it was shipwreck salvage and they could tell from some of this white corrosion.
I just love old shipwreck items. You can just imagine the journey they've been on. You know, everything from being loaded onto the ship, to the giant storm taking the ship down, all the way down to the diver 200 years later finding it. Not to mention, they can be big money and very easy to sell. So how much you pay for it?
Well, $700 cash. And when I got home, I looked up online and saw that this logo, this VOC, was Dutch East India Company.
The Dutch East India Company was the biggest trading company in the world, from the 1600s all the way through the 1700s.
This ain't right. I've got a lot of concerns with it. I don't think this bell was submerged in salt water. If it was, it would be in a lot worse shape than it is now.
It's Indonesia, it's the Orient, where they fake everything from Rolexes to antique bells. They fake toothpaste, for the love of God.
Let's get somebody to look at it before we go any farther.
Fair enough.
Sounds good.
Thanks for coming in.
I appreciate it, thanks.
If this thing is real, this thing could easily be worth 10 times what you paid for it. But that's if it's real, and I'm not too sure.
Rick, how you doing? Good to see you, man.
Here's the bell.
I assumed that was it. I'm an expert on shipwreck coins and artifacts. I've been diving on shipwrecks for 39 years. There's nothing like salvaging treasure from a sunken Spanish galleon. 1602, that's the date that the Dutch East India Company was founded. They dated everything 1602, the cannons and the bells and anything VOC. All through the Pacific and Indian Oceans, the VOC company was everywhere. They lost hundreds of ships. What's your concerns on this?
I don't think this thing was in salt water for any period of time to amount to anything.
Well, you're right. 90% of all shipwrecks are in shallow water. In fact, most of them are sticking up. You know, they hit the reef and they pretty much stay there. I'm going to take a guess. It sank. The natives picked it up, drug it in, and it's probably been sitting around since, I'm going to say, within 10, 15 years, about 1760. The bell's genuine. I'm positive it's not a reproduction or a fake. I've seen enough VOC material and I've seen enough fake VOC material. I'd lay my reputation on it. I think this could be put into one of the treasure auction catalogs and they'd probably go somewhere $15,000, give or take.
Never in a million years did I imagine that this bell could be worth that much money. $15,000 for something that's just been sitting in my apartment.
Thanks so much for coming in, Carl.
Thanks for
Appreciate
calling
it.
me.
This bell is from 1760. It's from a shipwreck. Do I want this thing? Hell yes, I want this thing. Collectors dream about items like this.
How much is it you want for it?
Maybe 11,000?
No. I'm thinking more about 3.
I don't think you'll take 3, will you?
Probably just keep it for 3, yeah.
I'll just be realistic with you. I will pay you $7,000 cash.
How about 85?
No. I mean, I would go like $7,000.
8,000?
I mean, I'll tell you what, I'll go like 7,200.
Well, it doesn't fit in my place anymore, and I want it to go to somebody who really wants it.
So 7,200, deal?
Yeah. Deal.
All right, let's go do some paperwork. Come on.
Alrighty.
All right, young lady.
Thank you. I'm moving. This is going to pay all my moving expenses and maybe even get me a big screen TV.